Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing okay, and wanted to thank you for your great comments from the video last week. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was a really enjoyable project, refitting that new brake drum and sprocket. Well, as you all know, if you've got a vintage or classic bike, they're both a blessing and a curse in that they need lots of maintenance. And so in this case, during this time, it's a true blessing. Actually, I'm very happy to have a list of projects that I can go through during these pretty gloomy days otherwise. So anyway, I've broken it down into a couple of items. This is the Rapide project folder, and there's other bikes here as well that need equally, if not more, attention than the Rapide. But service items, and then projects as well, so just regular maintenance service items on this Rapide here, specifically checking the brakes, the nuts and the bolts, the oil levels, checking the tyres. I have to check all the fittings and the fasteners, make sure that everything's tight, because they get loose over time, don't they, on an old bike. I'm going to do an oil change the oil filter. I want to do the clutch adjustment again. I'm still not quite happy with it. I want to tighten up the valves, tighten up the pushrod tube seals. I'm going to grease all the nipples, check all the electrics, and then thoroughly clean the bike as well, hopefully for when things settle down and we can get riding. And then switching to projects, fitted a new chain, that's done. I fixed the snapped wire in the taillight, that's all done. I'm going to install some new spark plug leads, high tension leads, and they come with an integral spark plug cap. The sort of more traditional old ones that screw on, they look cool, but they're a bit temperamental, and I've got a crack on one of them, so that might explain some problems I've been having with starting the bike. I'm going to need to tighten down the cylinder head at some point now that the bike's done over 1,000 miles. That's just page one. And then page two, I have to replace these mudguards at some point. These are off the donor Comet bike, and I've got some new mudguards, or they came with the bike. I need to put those on. I need to drill all the holes, put new stays on and everything. So that'll be a decent sized project. I've got a new pair of carburetors that were kindly gifted to me by Ted. And so I'm going to fit those onto the bike and see if it makes a difference to the starting and the running. Air filters that don't choke up the bike. I like the velocity stacks, but I don't know where you can get those. So if anyone knows where I can get a nice long, really cool sort of velocity stack for these pre-monoblock carburetors, please let me know. One of the biggest problems that I've got at the moment is that it leaks oil like crazy, and I suspect it's down to poor breathing of the bike. And so first of all, I'm going to try and find out where all the leaks are occurring, fix them, and I suspect they're coming from the timed breather. So I'm going to blank that off and fit a new breather system to this bike, just like a lot of guys do with their Vincents. I've been exploring a lot of options, and so we'll see what that looks like. Rerouting the cables, you know, some of them are a little tight and grabby. I've got a new gas tank as well. Well, not a new gas tank. The gas tank that came with the bike, I have to fit this. This is actually from the Comet, and I have a new gas tank up here on the shelf that was wet sanded, and I started the process of fitting the lines. I've got some gold leaf. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to put some gold leaf on the lines and then fit the decals, the water slide transfers, and then that's another job. That's a bigger job. And then I'm going to fit a kill switch for the magneto that didn't have one, and so I used the decompression lever, and I'd rather just use the kill switch. And then lots of other little fiddly jobs that I can get on with. So lots to keep me busy, and lots of videos to come as well. So hope you'll enjoy it, guys, and take care of yourself. Hopefully you're doing all right. I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, see ya.